Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Welcome to the lore/speculation video to answer all the questions you may have after the sacrifice quest. This will be formatted in a way where it will be a question and then an answer to follow. So it's always a little bit easier for you to understand. So the first one, can there be other Umbra frames? Well, it is possible. I believe the name Umbra is more of a classification of Dax soldiers, more like the Navy SEALs or the elites, and I see them as individuals who held onto their own memories and personalities while they went through the process. There will be soldiers who despise of the experiments, the process, and because not everyone volunteered for this, those are what I think the Umbras are. The elites who volunteered are the ones who relinquish control to the Orokin. Those are going to be your prime Warframes. And on the other hand, you have the hard-headed ones, and those are going to be the Umbras. You cannot use those for ceremonial events because, of course, they will go crazy. Umbras, in my own opinion, are soldiers who still suffer from past memories. This means the Stalker is an Umbra frame, possibly injected themselves with it out of desperation and out of revenge. Now, is Ballas dead? My answer is going to be no. Lotus carried him away at the end of that quest. A lot of us saw it, and he also stated that he is the stone and the lotus is the hand, so he will probably be healed and be back in another quest. Who is the mother? Because a lot of us, of course, heard Lotus say that, "Mother, I'm coming home." Well, believe it or not, the Sentients actually come in two sexes or two genders. I don't know how you want to put that. This may be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, but that's why reproduction is very important to them. Now, of course, there are other theories out there that believes that the Sentients are asexual, but I don't know. We're just going to leave that how it is. Also, this supports the matter and the reason why they were mad when the Void destroyed their ability to reproduce. I also believe that the Sentients were created as a version of each Orokin elite, more like an alter ego to them, more like Ultron whenever you watch the Avengers. Machines who have achieved sentience, the ability to think and act for themselves. Next question, is Margulis still alive? Well, I believe so. I believe Margulis is still alive, and I know that is a crazy one as well, but Ballas mentioned in the Vitruvian entry that the Orokin dwells in duality, mind and body, soul and consciousness. As long as the memory leaves, the person can still be recovered, and we know that the memories of Margulis still live. They can become like Ordus, Samaris, or become like Cephalon Suda, Cephalon Sarx, all those people. They just have to be uploaded into the Cephalon Weave. I believe Margulis still reside in the Lotus helmet, which also makes up for the reason why we still have that helmet in our orbiter. She has been fighting Natah for control for millennia, and I also believe that Margulis is the one that called onto us at the very beginning of the sacrifice quest. Basically, she called onto us to show us what Ballas and Natah has been doing. Remember, Ballas and Margulis' relationship ended on a bad note, so we can see a lot of the motives right there. So in the future, we may have to visit Margulis in our orbiter in our ship for guidance in the meditation room. And since we mentioned Margulis, let's mention another person that has been dead as well. Is Isaah still alive? As a lot of us know, Isaah is the son of that Orokin Dax soldier that became Excalibur Umbra. Well, this one is going to be a little bit of a tricky one, considering that his memories still live on floating in the transference plane, which is one thing that we also just found out right now, which is a place that resides in the mind when a lot of people are able to connect with each other. It is possible that Isaah is still alive because we saw that memory still floating around, but I also doubt that it is going to happen as well. I doubt that we will be able to bring him back. It may just be one of those things where the father would just say, you know what, leave him there. I want to be able to see him whenever I'm thinking about him and having that Black Panther conversation moment. Now, how is the transference possible? Well, basically what happens is that the Tenno will go into the mind of a Warframe, which we now know is a soldier, and they will have this heart-to-heart conversation, heart-to-heart discussion about control, who is going to let who control who, and the agreement and collaboration is what enabled us, the operator, to control the Warframes. So what is next in the Warframe cinematic quest? What is next for Hunhow? What is next for Ballas? What is next for Lotus and the Mother? Well, in my own belief, and basically what DA has talked about, they already spoke about the sentient outposts. They are in the works. They probably are almost done or already done by now. So with the Orokin knowledge that Ballas possess, Ballas can help them rebuild and re-establish the massive sentient faction. We already saw the new versions of the sentient drones, which are the mimics we encountered, but their ultimate goal will still be to attack cities. The Unum Tower is at Cetus, and we know that she is also another mother that creates. The Unum gives life, so the sentient queen will want to take control of it and use it more like an ant colony and an ant queen reproducing. Probably this is going to be, what is going to happen. However, these are just, some of my speculations being tied into what we already know about the lore. So you can feel free to take it however you want to take it. And also, with a lot of questions, with a lot of answers comes more questions. But let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one.
I am here, Tenno.
What have they done to you?
Nothing. This is what I am.
Drifting, gaunt beyond the Greek star. Mother, I am coming home.